What's up, family? Jared the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Let the King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.
What's up, good people? BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts. Folks, back on the Bossman Show, friend of the show, Notre Dame Fight Irish head coach, Coach Micah Shrewsberry here with me. Coach Micah looking good over there. His Irish hair, his white polo. I see your brother Flosses, man. Looking good, man. I see you.
Just, you know what? I had to look good for you, man. I'm joining the Bossman Show, so I had to try and bring out my best.
I hear that, man. I hear that, bro. I hear that, man. But I'll ask you, man, like, how does it feel being back home, man? You're an Indianapolis guy, an Indiana guy, man. The opportunity came open for you, man. So how's it be back home in Indiana, man?
Oh, it feels great. Feels great, man. I'm 2 hours from home, and I get a chance to. My parents are, God willing, they're still able to travel and still able to get everywhere, but they don't really care about me anymore. It's more about seeing their grandkids, and they can jump in the car and be here and see them easily. I can see a lot of family, a lot of friends, guys that I played high school or college with, sprinkled throughout this state everywhere. So there's a lot of friends, a lot of family, and it's good to be around them.
Man, talk about this, Micah. Being in the business that you're not both in, having a strong wife, take care of the kids, and be there for you, support you, man. How important is it your wife being to your success, man, being there for you in the NBA, Penn State down here in Notre Dame, man, helping the family stay together while you're out here working so hard to win games, help young men grow?
You know what? It's a big part of it is, I wouldn't be able to do what I can do if I didn't have a strong wife with me. She handles a lot of stuff, man. I took this job and then just left, right? Like I packed up my clothes and left, and school was still going on. The kids got finished school. They still got activities. They're still going to AAU tournaments, like a lot. We got to sell a house and buy a house. Like all that stuff is going on that, nobody really talks about when coaches move, but that's a big part of it. And, just to be able to you got somebody that's been with you through and through. She's been with me from the start. And, when I was a broke graduate assistant, she was supporting me way back then. So she's a real one.
Man, you got that right, brother. Hey, man, trust me. I know what you're talking about. I was working midnight shift, brother. I was on the air from 1 to 5 in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
Not making nothing. And my girl still stuck by my side through all those long nights. Me, the deer, and truckers, man. Talking about sports. I came a long way, I think.
That's right.
Man, and you know what? That's cool about it, man. You got a great staff, Mike, as well, man. Having a high quality staff, man, that really sees your vision in your mission-based program as you all build this thing out going forward?
Man, the great thing is that a lot of the guys I brought with me from Penn State, and it was guys that we had a lot of success together. But they're able to try and fit in with us and what we want to do here. So Mike Fairley he brings unbelievable energy, and he's the guy every single day. He picks everybody up just by walking through the door, and having him here with us is great. Trey Whitted, Grady Eifert, Brian Snow, all great workers that are, kind of working behind the scenes, not getting the credit that they deserve, but they were a huge part of what we did and our success. And then, being able to add Kyle Getter from Virginia, he's been a part of a national championship staff, and he was at a Final Four at VCU. Like, he's got a lot of success, really working with guys, helping develop guys, but has a great way about him in recruiting. And then adding Ryan Owens, who's another Indiana guy, spent a lot of time in the EYBL coaching the Indy Heat team, and his connections to not only just this state, but also a lot of AAU programs throughout the Nike scene has been really, really beneficial for us.
100%, Mike. And I feel like this, man, with you being an NBA guy, and I heard Seth say this about you, that you use NBA terminology, which is what you want to use. And what things that we were running, he was used to it already because you prepared him by using NBA terms already, the NBA standards. So about coaching your team and using NBA terminology to help those young men who want to play at that next level be already become familiar with what you'll hear once you get up to the NBA level.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest transitions. I know when I went from college to the NBA, like my first year, I spent a lot of time like really quiet. Like, hey, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna pick up what they're saying and what it means. And basketball is basketball, but sometimes what they're saying might seem foreign to you until you pick it up, until you know it. So, I was lucky because I got to spend a lot of time sitting next to Rondo when he was hurt, and kind of as a longtime NBA point guard, picking up the things that he saw and listening to him. And that helped me really learn the game in my first year and what they were saying. So now I want to try and do that for our guys that play for me, and like shorten that learning curve for them. And, with Seth there in Atlanta, or with the guys that we had in Denver this year on Summer League, like I want them to go in and feel comfortable, whether it's Summer League practice, training camp, whatever it is. They feel like, man, I've already been doing this, and, maybe I have a leg up on the next guy.
Atlanta required a coach like Quinn Snyder and Michael Malone, two of the best in the business, two tacticians, two guys who really delve in very detailed. And saw how Michael Malone coached his butt off at that finals against Eric Spoelstra. Chris Snyder made an impact on the Hawks as soon as he got here. So I feel like Jaden and your guys, Seth here, are lucky to have two guys in Quinn and Michael Malone who are very detail-oriented, who will help pour them, help make them better players on and off the court, and on the offensive floor as well, defensively and offensively as well, with their length and their playing ability that you all had at Penn State last year.
Man, it's those two guys are lucky to be going. There's 30 great coaches in the NBA. Like every team has a great coach, and even the assistant coaches, guys that haven't gotten cracks yet, are really good because of what they've been doing, how they're learning. But our guys are fortunate to be playing for those two head coaches. And, Coach Malone's been doing it for a long time. He's been around it for a long time, with his dad being a successful coach as well in the NBA, and what Denver did as a championship team. And like when we were in Boston, like Utah was one of the hardest scouts to get ready for. And, their offense and what they did, like, I'm excited and anxious to see like what the Hawks are going to do with Quinn Snyder now for a full time. Now he gets, a full training camp with them, a full year with them. He's going to have some stuff, man. He can coach. He's a great offensive coach. He's got great concepts, and, with him, what he's doing with with those guards that they have. Like they're going to be a fun team to watch. So, I got a reason now with Seth being down there, Coach Bray being an assistant coach down there. So he's bringing some Notre Dame ties. So, I'm low key becoming a Hawks fan.
You should, man. You should, man. Yes, you should, man. Hey, come on, join the team, man. Yeah, so I look forward to seeing what these young. I feel like we got three studs in Kobe, Muhammad, and Seth, man. That's going to really be plus for our program, and then Griffin as well, and Johnson. We have some great young talent here. Talent is not short here in Atlanta, and I'm happy about that. I'm just telling the fans here, hey, man, just watch this thing grow and develop. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, man.
Man, I thought the kid that they drafted, now I don't know how to say his name, Muhammad. I don't know how to say his last name.
Gay, Muhammad Gay.
He did some really good things in summer league and showed himself really well. We played against Bufkin in the Big Ten, so he's a good player. I know he struggled a little bit at times, but he's a good player. He's going to be a good player, but he's got two guys to learn from, right? With Trey and DeJounte, he's going to learn from those guys and keep growing and keep getting better. And, it'll be a great transition for him. So, they got a good young core, a good young talented core, but they got some guys that got some experience too. That it reminds me of some of our Boston teams where we were sustaining success because we had a team that was ready to win, but then we were getting the young guys ready to go to help us continue to win.
100%. Hey, Mike, I've been seeing some of your mic'd ups, man, on Twitter, man. You're. I love it. Love seeing behind the scenes what you guys are doing, man, and workouts, man. Talk about the workouts, man, and how fun it is to see these guys, man, getting into the little weeds with you, man, seeing what you're all doing, man. Kind of evaluating what you have before the fall starts for you guys, man.
It's fun, man. We're doing a lot of teaching, and that's you go back, and somebody on our staff said the other day, like, we're going to be better coaches at the end of this year because you got to reteach everything, and you got to be very detail oriented. We got a young team, we got a young group of guys. There's only one guy that I've ever coached, Keba Jai, who played for us at Penn State last year. So everything's new. And like us as a staff, we got to be on the same page. We got to be detail oriented. And we're doing a lot of teaching, a lot of new teaching. So, sometimes we got the training wheels still on right now. Like, I don't know if, we had one of the oldest teams in America last year, so we could bring out all kinds of tricks. We might not be ready to trick you right away, but we want to be detailed. We want to be disciplined. We want to be sharp. And we want to get a foundation laid. And then once we do that, then we can start building from there. So that's what we're doing right now is building that foundation. And it's been fun to go with these guys, and they're bringing a lot of energy on a daily basis.
No doubt, man. I'm excited for it. I feel like for you, man, as a coach, this kind of feel good to maybe have to mold a team, and you don't really know what you have, but have that chess game, man. It has to be kind of fun for your guys as you teach these stuff to figure out what all you really have and what you have not tapped into yet, what you all can be based on all the newness and everything up there right now.
Yeah, you're just kind of watching. Right? I spent the first couple of weeks just, even though you recruit a guy, you don't really know what you have until you get a chance to coach him, till you get a chance to be on the court with them. So we spent a couple of weeks really just doing that, learning what they could do, learning what they were best at. And then we can start tailoring our system towards that and around their strengths. So seeing guys, put them in different positions. Like, we got some guys that are seniors that are doing stuff they've never done before in their lives. And, they're having fun with it. Because now it's like it's a rebirth. Like, basketball's brand new to them again because they're being put in positions they've never had to do. So they want to come back the next day and keep doing it because they're learning something new every single day. And when you're teaching them in that way, when they're having fun like that, like, that's when you're getting better because they're eager to get back in the gym.
No doubt, man. I think that's the best thing about it is you don't both know this, man, from we got guys who want to be in the gym. You don't coach the effort and energy or want to be there, man. That's the best teams you have. And, tell that teams who really want to be in that gym, man, are the best. You have to, hey, work out today or have to force them in there. That's where you know you're in trouble. But your guys want to be in that gym, man. Watching them videos, man, and then my clips, man. I can tell your guys are really locked in and engaged and loving what they're doing right now.
We gotta so the funny thing is we got a group of guys, especially a group of young freshmen, and they are nonstop in the gym. Right? Those guys are in the gym nonstop. And it pushes the other people to be there because they're there so much. I think that, we built that when we were at Penn State. Our team last year had a culture of everybody was a worker. And if you weren't in the gym extra, you stood out like a sore thumb. So that's what these guys are doing. And that's the culture we're trying to set here is you can be successful in a lot of different ways, but whatever way you choose to be successful, it's going to start with hard work. So whether that's in the classroom, whether that's on the court, like you got to love it. You got to work hard, and then success will follow you.
Micah, now I know being in Indianapolis is probably a Colts fan, man. So I'm gonna be covering a lot of Colts games this year, man. Saying to JW Marriott on Saturday nights, man, from Sunday games. Tell me about the experience of Colts Sundays, man. And that's my new gig now. On the side doing coach. Tell me about that, man. What should I expect when I say to JW Marriott down there in Indianapolis and get ready for coach games on Sundays, brother? What should I expect, man?
Man, you know what? The Colts Nation, it's we've gone through a little bit of some tough times. Just a lot of injuries, a lot of movement with the quarterback, but I feel like we're going to get established now, back to who it was. We got our young rookie quarterback, get him out there and get his feet wet and let's kind of roll from there. But like when the Colts are rolling, man, it is a fun place to be. Downtown Indy, you're staying right there. You're close to the stadium right there. Like you getting there on those Sunday afternoons and that roof is open. Boy, it's going to be a fun time. So, I feel like we're on our way. We're on our way back. We're gonna get it back to when Andrew Luck had it rolling, when Peyton Manning had it rolling. But we're gonna trust in young fella. We're gonna trust in our QB and let him throw that deep ball. I know he's got a cannon.
No doubt. Hey, look, man, I'm gonna be flying up on Saturdays. I'm gonna fly up on Saturdays and get there. Then I'm gonna be there overnight, be the tailgate, then do the game. Then I'm gonna fly to Atlanta, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am. And then today, Michael, they put some new uniforms out today. The Indiana Knights, all black. I like that jersey, bro. The all blue and the black helmet, man. That's a clean look, man. I'm looking forward to that look, man.
They changing things up, man. The Colts have been traditional with the white pants and the white helmet, the blue jersey.
Yes.
And I saw that black helmet. It threw me a little bit, but I was like, we doing something different right now. Might be our time. Might be the new Colts right now.
Yes, Cindy. I got 2 more for you, bro. I'll tell you about your Pacers, man. My guy Lloyd Pierce is associate head coach of the Pacers, man, and they made some great moves. Getting Bruce Brown from Denver, man. Jarvis Walker had surgery, but he got a good, nice defensive piece there, man. With Turner, talk about your Pacers, man, and how they've improved on the Rick Carlisle and what they're doing roster-wise up there, man.
Man, Coach Carlisle is a great coach. And, now they got the foundation laid. They signed Tyrese Halliburton to that long contract. So they got him locked in for a while. When you have somebody like him that you can build around, like that's the excitement level right there that, people love basketball in Indiana and the Pacers, like that's their deal. Like that's their group. And now you got a young group. You got Halliburton, Benedict had that great, he had a good rookie year. Now they're fired up about him. And so they got some pieces that they can build around, and adding these guys like that. Bruce Brown was a big pickup after what he's done, especially in Denver and the years before that. So, they're putting the pieces together, man. Coach Carlisle's going to put them in a good spot. And I think they'll start making some noise here, trying to sneak back into a team that's in the playoffs every year.
Well, they was heading that way until Tyrese got hurt.
Yeah,
they were heading that way. Right. He got hurt. When he got hurt, it all went downhill for him. So, hey, having Tyrese Halliburton at full go, man, that's going to get them going really good, man. I'm just praying that they do well so my man Lloyd Pierce get him another head coaching job. Lloyd Pierce is a great guy. It's great to be with the Hawks, man. It's great to meet. So I want him to succeed, man. He's a great guy. And also, that's one, man, All-Star Weekend, man, in Indianapolis, man. I can't wait for that, man. So I'm going to be on Mass Ave a little bit. Where else should I go when I'm up there, man, doing All-Star Weekend? But I'm not on Mass Ave hanging out, man.
Man, anywhere downtown is good for you. That's the one thing. Indianapolis is a city where you can get from place to place easily. So they've really picked up downtown, right around from, I keep calling it Lucas Oil. I don't think it's called Lucas Oil anymore, but where the Colts play over to where the Pacers play, that whole area right there is set up for All-Star weekends, for Super Bowls, for Final Fours. Like, Indianapolis is a great host city. So they're going to have that thing set up. They're going to have it nice. And, bring your coat with you, though. It's going to be a little cold.
Man, you already, bro. I don't have a coat, Micah. I don't, bro. I have a hoodie.
Small one.
I have hoodies. I have tracksuits, man.
I'm going to be in the middle of basketball season, but I'm gonna start a rent-a-coat business for anybody that's coming from the South. I'm going to have rent-a-coats.
I'll be your biggest customer, man.
Coach Shrews' rent-a-coats. You can get them online. I'll deliver them to your hotel for the weekend and then leave them there, and I'll pick them back up.
That's a hell of a business right there, Coach Shrewsberry. Hey, Mike, it's good to talk to you. Always my brother. I'll see you soon, man. Hope to see you in Indianapolis when I'm up there covering the Colts games. If you come down, man, I'll shoot you a text to let you know that I'm in town, brother.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate you having me on.
Anytime, buddy. Be safe, man.
Okay. All right, boss.
All right. What's up, good people? BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts. What's up, family? Jared the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Check The King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to The Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.